If you guys want to see more fishing videos, leave this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It means a lot to have your guys' support when I'm doing all these kinds of videos. Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. We are gonna go on the first fishing trip of the season. Well, except for when I was in Texas. That doesn't really count. This is my first time fishing in Kansas this year. So I've got the Topwater 120 PDL loaded up. I'm really excited to get this thing out on the water. I think I've only used it twice now. And the times I've used it, it's been freaking stellar. It's an awesome boat. So, I'm gonna head down the road just a little bit. I got a local lake I wanna hit up and try out and see what it's like at the early spring time of year. My goal is to try and catch some crappie and locate them and figure this lake out because I fished it quite a few times last summer and I really enjoyed it. It was like a really fun, manageable lake to fish in a kayak, and there was some good fish in there. So, what more could you want? But I think I've got everything. It's been so long since I've loaded up to go fishing that I'm having to like run through and double check everything, make sure I've got everything: life jacket, paddle, fishing tackle, fishing pole. I about left without a fishing pole. So one, it's excitement, and two is I haven't been in a while, so I've got a lot of stuff to remember. I don't really know how this is gonna go. It's either gonna be a decent day of fishing or total flop, but this will be a fun day to be out on the water. Well, we're out on the water finally and getting the boat all rocking and rolling. Things are feeling pretty good. Water temp is looking like it's in the mid-50s. I think it's a decent day to be out doing some fishing. Now, I just got to work on finding the fish. That's the real thing. Oh, unless that was one there. There's a fish. I don't know what I got. A little ditch pickle. Not quite what I was after, but not a bad first fish of the season. Okay, we'll just keep cruising this bank line and hopefully you'll spot something on the down scan, but I don't know, just out here beating the bank today, trying to figure out this lake, because I've really only fished down this cove and up this side and a little bit on the side that's behind me, but looking to try and travel the whole thing today and hopefully find some structure, because I've never been able to really find good brush piles or anything. So that's the key to success with crappies, I've found, is good brush piles. There's a fish. Oh, target species. There we go. That's a little tiny crappie, but hey, I did it. All I did was put some of these little crappie bites on there and first drop down and I got a fish. So hopefully they're stacked up in here. I think I've seen a bunch of them on the electronics here, but we'll try that again. And maybe that's the trick. Just put a little crappie bite on your jig and then drop it straight down and then you catch them. Let's see. There we go. It's a decent fish. Oh, another bass. Spit the hook. Still no like good brush piles I've found yet. I know last summer there was one up here by this dock that I caught some fish off of, so if I remember right, that's about where that brush pile used to be. There's a fish. There's a decent crappie. Okay. That must be crappies down there then, huh? Sweet. Oh man, chunked up. It's a decent little crappie there. All right. I think I found a nice little bunch of fish, but it's hard to say at this point. We'll need to catch another one to be sure. You know, I can't really think of any better way to be spending a day. Like, this is friggin' wonderful. Like, not stressed at all. Just trying to catch some fish, enjoy eating some lunch out here, play with the new toy that I haven't played with very much. This pedal drive kayak. It's pretty sick. So I'm really looking forward to taking it out more this summer and spring and getting some fish caught in it, because like, it's a game changer going from having to use your paddle to just using your feet to just cruise along. It opens up a lot more possibilities of places to go. And you know, with this lake being 10-15 minutes away, it's a pretty decent place to come and fish. I'm just kind of low-key just drifting with this bait in the water too, but I don't know, I'm just kind of cruising around right now. I have never explored this far back in this lake, so I'm gonna try and see if I can find some brush piles or something. I'm not finding anything really promising. I don't know where all these brush piles are, so, or if there even are any, but we're looking at 55 degrees. I've been kind of staying between 15 and 20 feet of water. When you get up shallower than that, there's really not much going on. Maybe 12 is a good number to stay above, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can catch some more fish. I've done pretty well actually, now I think about it. What I've caught like 4 fish now, something like that. 2 crappies and 2 bass. Not a bad day. Hopefully, I'm just really wanting to find a good school of crappies and catch a few of them. Gotta find them first, and that's the hard part when you're fishing a new spot. Like, there's no like dead trees sticking out of the water anywhere, so it makes it really difficult to know where to look. But done okay catching them. I've caught them more in deeper water than I have in shallow, so we'll just keep on cruising and hopefully find a nice school of crappies. There's a fish. That's a decent crappie. Nice. Whoa. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Spine me. Yeah, there we go. I thought I was getting some thumps. Huh. Well, caught another crappie. Let's see here. I'm just kind of curious. We're gonna do this. I think we found a decent spot where these fish might be coming up. And we're sitting 55 degrees. If I know anything about fish, they might be coming up. The males might be coming up on these rocks to start bedding. But that's just a guess. I don't really know for sure. But I'm gonna switch up the color to this electric chicken. I'm gonna put the crappie bite on. I need to get out of shallow. Alright, we'll see if that does the trick here. I'm gonna cruise back through where I caught that one, because I've got a feeling there's gonna be more down in there. Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. We are officially back home off the water. It was a pretty decent day of fishing, I'd say. Like, for the first day out and being able to catch like 5-6 fish, I don't even remember how many I caught, but being able to just get out on the water and have some fun fishing and enjoying myself, it was a great break and a great like just way to spend a few hours. I mean, it's like probably 3:30-ish, so you know, I spent 3 or 4 hours on the water, so, you know, things are starting to warm up. I'm surprised the water temp was at mid-50s. I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit cooler than that, but that's a good sign. That lake, I've had pretty decent experiences on that lake with fishing. I haven't caught any super giant fish out of there, but I usually end up catching something by the end of the day. There is another lake by my house that I'm really wanting to try. It's a little bit more intimidating. It's more of a reservoir. Actually, it is a reservoir, I believe. It's a little bit more intimidating because it is much bigger. It's a pretty big lake, and all I've got is this guy. This is actually my fishing kayak. I have retired the Topwater 120 from fishing, and I've opted for the Topwater 120 PDL, which is my pedal drive, which I'm gonna do modifications to this that are for fishing, and that one I'm gonna do modifications for hunting. So it's a nice kind of way to balance it out. And there were some things I wanted to do to the Quack Yak that I didn't do because I wanted to use it for fishing as well. But now that I've got this guy and that guy, I'm able to use both of them for a unique purpose, and it really helps out quite a bit. So that is pretty much all I've got for today's video. It's a pretty typical Tuesday afternoon here. I'm gonna go try and edit this video and get it out to you guys tomorrow. And yeah, it was a good day. Hopefully we can get out and do some more fishing soon. If you guys like these fishing videos, leave it in the comments. Let me know how I can improve, different camera angles you want to see. You know, this one was just the first one of the year, so it's probably going to be a little bit rough. But if you guys want to see more fishing videos, yeah, let me know. I'm totally down to do some more fishing. I've moved a lot closer to lakes that I can fish, so hopefully I'm going to be able to squeeze some more fishing trips in this summer and spring. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. You can follow me on my social media. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.